But when it ended up having, the reason why, yeah, this man took him in, but Bela needed a green card. And what he ended up doing was marrying a gal that was in the Navy. And this gal in the Navy was a lesbian. Of course, she has to keep it a secret because of the policies in the military. And so basically, his name was Bela. I don't think this is going to come back to haunt me giving out his name. Bela married this gal from the Navy, but the gal's girlfriend could not stand him. And so Bela couldn't live there, which was a big mistake. And this man found a room to rent with me, and Bela came to stay. And I forgot there was another guy that was staying there named Marvin. There was another story. But for me, Citizen Kong, I had 2 female roommates, but that's a different story. I don't know, it's just kind of cool. I have 2, I'm living with 2 women, but nothing happened. They were like my sisters, which made it, you know, so we could all get along, you know. So it was like that movie Green Card. So Bela and his wife had to study to learn things about each other for the interview. And when it came to, and I kept saying, man, you know, if you're going to pull off that you really know each other and that you're in love, and oh, this also helped the gal in the Navy because Bela was basically her beard. That way, it looked like she was legit. She was married, and she had this husband. And then Bela got the green card deal. Okay, you follow? And so I remember coming over and studying and asking each other questions. And I remember the gal's girlfriend all being, she never said more than 2 words to me. She hated the whole thing. And eventually the interview came. And they flunked the interview. And the question was, when was the last day your wife had a day off from work? And he didn't know, you know. And you know, I mean, that's the sort of thing you should know. Now, a female friend of me pointed out, well, in some marriages you may not know that. I know, but in most marriages you would. But I think that was the culmination of a bunch of other red flags, you know. But that was the one that, ding, you know, Bela couldn't slick his way out of that one. Not that he was the slickest guy, I have to tell you. He was like a big kid. And sometimes I'd get so annoyed with him. We had this fight. We were watching A Streetcar Named Desire, and I'm basically the woman. What was her name? Blanche Dubois, the one who goes insane at the end. I go, yeah, she was bonkers. She went insane. He goes, it wasn't her fault. The people around her made her insane. And we got in this big argument about it. He totally related to Blanche Dubois, apparently. So, anyway, that's one of my stories. If you'd like more stories from my crazy past, one of my roommates said, Dave, you could write a sitcom based on your roommates. That was one of my roommates. She said, because I was telling her these different things that happened, and she saw things happen herself when she was living there. And she says, you could write a sitcom around this. Call it Dave's Roommates. I'm the one who always stays, but all these people come and go. Oh, yeah, there were some real characters. All right. Okay. I thought that would be a little bit different than talking about drama YouTube and talking politics. And once again, let me just say to Tim and the nun, thank you very much. They were both very, very, very nice to me. You know, I got the feeling they're kind of laughing at me behind my back sometimes. They were both very amused. Oh, yeah. Hey, look at me. Come on, like, naive me. Guy keeps trying to pump me for information. I'm not talking. Oh. Anyway. Yeah. Most of the stuff that he needs to know, just watch enough videos. If you wouldn't block everybody and you'd spend some time, you'd like learn the names of the players. Just watch, Tim, just watch nothing but Riley the Roofle. You'll learn all about it. No, I'm just kidding. Oh man, there's some evil. There's some evil, and I think it's coming out of that circle. I think so, man. Because, man, there's some vicious stuff coming out. Real vicious. Oh, for the first time, I got a death threat posted on my channel. I got a death threat, and also this person said they were going to go after my family. Now, I don't know if this has anything to do with what's going... I'm talking about drama, aren't I? Never mind. All right. Okay, I meant to read this ahead of time, so we're going to enjoy this together. So forgive me if I trip over the words, but I'm going to read This Modern World to you as a way to finish Fez Night, okay? I know some of you loved that, This Modern World. And so we have the penguin character speaking. Are you okay? You look beat. Oh, I've been feeling a little run down lately, Sparky. What's happened to conservatives since Obama won? Did they lose their minds simultaneously? I'm guessing this might be the representation of the writer. See, can you see that? Yeah, that's what I'm reading. These are basically I'll give you an overview of the characters. Next panel. I mean, tea parties, death panels, birth certificates, Glenn Beck's weird conspiracy theories about early 20th century progressives, and Woodrow Wilson, and well, basically, everything Glenn Beck says. Yawn. And all those guys brandishing guns outside of Obama events. Seriously, what's up with that? And what about the Newsmax columnist who suggested that the Obama problem could be solved with a military coup? This guy on Newsmax, I remember reading about that. Yawn. Excuse me, I really need to get some rest. And he looks like he's kind of shaky a little bit. And yawn. What about the rights euphoria? Excuse me. Pardon me. What about the rights euphoria over Obama's failed Olympic bid? And their newfound contempt for Chicago, along with the Northeast, the West Coast, pretty much any large metropolitan area or college town, most of the country, really. Not to mention the paranoia over the census, the meltdown over a presidential speech to school children, the endless obsession with Acorn, and if you excuse me, I think I'm just going to take a little nap. Thunk. He falls down. Can you see that, kids? I feel like Captain Kangaroo. Now a woman's head pops in the scene. What happened to him? And another thing. It's another case of crazy fatigue. And she says, I'll call 911. Sometimes the sheer overwhelming magnitude of right-wing lunacy is more than the human mind can bear. Well, that sort of capped things up nicely, didn't it? Well, hey, you know, hope you enjoyed this Fez Night Freak Show, because it is like a freak show, and I'm the resident freak. Yeah, I can't do anything without offending anybody. Hey, there's a lot of stuff if I could do over again, I would, but life doesn't allow do-overs. Even though I called that one Fez Night redo, and then this person said I should work for Fox News. Oh, that hurts. All right, everybody. Look, but I feel bad about that. I really, you know what? It bothers me being misunderstood. I'm misunderstood on so many levels. Oh well, poor me. All right, everybody. Have a great week. This is Citizen Kong. Thanks for watching Fez Night Freak Show. All right, everybody. Have a good week. Cheers. That can be in a lot of pain.